Hi there. So this video I'm making decoupage wooden heart signs. There's a total of 3 that I've made. This video shows 2 of them. So what I'm doing first is using Mod Podge, and I'm coating the whole wooden heart in it. I've then got these floral bits of paper. In some other videos you may have seen I've used this for card making as well. Just adjusting the layout there. Really quick and easy way to cover up the sign. There's a little bit missing from one edge, so I'm just taking a bit of the same paper and filling that in there. And then flip it over, and all I'm doing is taking a craft knife and going around the heart while pushing down with my other hand just to make sure that there's no movement, so that I get a nice clean cut on the edges. Going in the hole there as well so that I can put the string back on. And then what I've got here is a 2024 calendar, which I bought in September, October time, so around like recently. These were selling for 10p because obviously no one wants them. I bought them purely for the pictures, the artwork in them. This one has got some nice sayings in it, like motivational ones. So I chose the No Limits with the flamingo. And then using my Mod Podge and just going all the way over the heart, because there's quite a few edges on this one, so that will just help to seal them all. It will also give it a nice finish. And then I'm also going to put some on the back of the flamingo and stick that on. Smooth it out and then go over that with the Mod Podge as well, so that the whole sign has got the same finish on it. If you like these videos, please do comment, like, subscribe. It all helps me out. I'm then going in with some little fabric flowers. I wanted to go purple so that they didn't stand out too much, so they do kind of blend in, but they've got a nice little bit of dimension to the sign, and they've got that little sparkle as well. Using the B7000 glue for this. The flamingo does look a little bit bumpy there. Once it dries, it does smooth out. Putting the twine back on. And then the other thing I like to do with all of my signs like this is I've got some pink ribbon that says handmade on it. So I always tie a little bow into the twine, like so. I think it's just a nice little touch. It also makes it look pretty. It shows it's handmade, and if people don't want it on there, it's very easy just to pull off as well. But some of them, I think they do look nicer with them on, to be fair. Then just trimming the edges to make sure it's all the same length. And that's that one. There's a photo of it dried. I'm really pleased with that one. This next one, so same thing again, taking the twine off, using my calendar again. This one's a blue theme. It says, I can't remember, enjoy every moment, that's it. So Mod Podge glue again. And then instead of using floral this time, I've got some galaxy themed paper. So you can see it here a little bit. I did skip through, so you don't have to see the whole book. But yeah, I picked out just 2 pages. Oh, I noticed that the edge was sticking up as well, so I just bit more glue, and then I put my ruler on top of it just to weigh it down. By the time I'd picked out my paper, it was stuck, because the Mod Podge just does dry pretty quickly, which is great sometimes, but it does mean you have to work fast. But things like this, it means that within a minute or two it's dry and I can carry on. What I liked about these bits of paper is that it went that light corner and it went to the darker sort of grey blue, which I thought if I'd done that in both tops of the heart on each side would be really nice. And then I'm just cutting around it. I didn't want it to be like dead straight around the motif in the middle, so I'm just doing like a little bit circular. Put it where I want it, Mod Podge it into place, and then I do the same again on the other side. So I put it where I want it, sort of cut around it with the knife, filling in those bottom edges as well with the same piece of paper so it all matches. I really enjoyed doing these. These are pretty quick to do, but you can do so many different designs with them, especially if you pick up paper like calendars and stuff for cheap. It makes them really easy to do, and you end up with things that you might not normally pick as well. Like you might pick up a calendar because it's got 1 or 2 pictures you like, and then when you come to actually doing something like this, you're like, oh, hold on, that one could work too, even though I wouldn't normally pick it. You will see a great example of this at the end actually, because one of my other signs that I done, which isn't filmed, is all pink, and I'm not a very pink person, but it's probably my favourite one. But again, it's a saying from my calendar. I probably wouldn't have picked it otherwise. So I'm just trimming off some of the excess there, because you can see there's little gaps there. So again, that will just help it to blend in and fill in those little wooden gaps as well. I do think it looks quite funny like this before it's been trimmed down. It doesn't look very inspiring. And then once this bit is done, again, just flip it over, take my craft knife and cut around it. Get those nice clean edges. And also the hole in the middle for the twine. And just pop that out from the front. I then looked at this and thought it was a little bit too much of a seam between the galaxy paper and the saying in the middle. So I've got these little wooden stars. I've got some that are cut out in the middle and then solid ones. So I thought, I'll put some of them around it that fits the theme. I then skipped it because I was literally just colouring them in with metallic pens, and then I put some silver rhinestones on to sort of look like stars. Put the twine back on, and I think this really helped this sign because it gave it so much more dimension, which I think the paper it's trying to give that galaxy theme where it's like there's so much going on. Again with my handmade bow, and then at the end here we've got this sign, and then I'll show you all three in a second, including the one that's not filmed, which is the pink one. So there's that one, you see that little sparkle with the rhinestones, this one, which I do think is really pretty, and then my favourite, the pink one, Follow Your Heart. This one was made out of lots of little stickers. So yeah, let me know what you think, and please do subscribe. Bye!